said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner off Bobby's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Posada's throw, Roberts, safe.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Oakland, shortstop, Riley.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santana racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Luis Sardinas is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 2, Luis Sardinas.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Jesse Hahn couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The shortstop, Riley Hernandez.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Just a really poor decision to push it for 3 that time, guys. He represented the go-ahead run, and he has to know how important he is and stay at second base. That's scoring position. You have to trust your guys.
Luis Sardinas is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Sardinas.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show17.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Ty Kelly is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ty Kelly.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the first out of the inning. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Riley Hernandez.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 5-1. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Daniel Mengden was only able to work 4 innings. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Steve Selski is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 62, Steve Selski.
Lifted into center field. Polito waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tom Nunez.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too.
Now batting,
into the box, Riley Hernandez. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next for Oakland, catcher.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-1 the final tally today. Joey Grubbs was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, center fielder, Riley Hernandez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Jake Marisnick is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Playing center field, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cleveland Indians brought the bats in this one with 18 total. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Ray Graham is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 8, Ray Graham.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Athletics, designated hitter, Riley.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eibner going back at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Charlie Tilson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the... A dive. He's got it. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Standing in, Riley Hernandez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Riley Hernandez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kelly going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Second baseman, Riley.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Center fielder number 35, Avisail.
Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Terrell Cotton is on his way to the mound now.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-2 the final total today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
Though they may have different styles of doing so, most MLB managers will have words to christen a new season before a team takes the field for their first game.
And we're going to see a change on the base paths here as we've got a pinch runner set to come on at first, representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell.
The catcher, number 13.
However, there goes the runner. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over, so you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our tops player of the game in this one.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Jared Kozart claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for this afternoon.